I am the man to beat Daniel Dubois.
You're going to sleep.
KUGAN, CASSIUS, IFL TV, MTK Global. I'm joined by Mr. Peter Fury. Second round stoppage win tonight for Hughie.
Yep.
Your assessment of his performance, Peter?
Yeah, very relaxed, listening to his instructions, and like I said we're going to send him out confident. I said he's going to be on the front foot. That's exactly what we did. That's what he did, rather. But he followed the instructions to a T, and we didn't get to see much of Hughie, but he's improved a lot.
He looked like he was kind of, from the off, wanted to kind of take him out early. Was that the plan?
Not really.
All right.
No. I said, look, just take your time with him. I said, touch him up. As a matter of fact, when he come back after the first round, I said, back off him a bit. I said, because he could be there all night for all we know. We hit him with some good shots. I said, have a look at him. I said, just touch him up. I said, and just work on the jab. Find the range with the jab. I said, and then work your shots. I said, what we've been working on. And he did actually pick his shots and he took him out with it.
Obviously, it was inevitable what would have happened hadn't the referee stopped it. But the referee stopping it at the right point for you there? Could he have let it go on?
I'm not the referee. They're in there, are they?
Yeah.
I think, look, once they hit the canvas like that and they're getting up late, it's not good for them, is it?
No, absolutely.
Plus, so early on, it's not as if Hughie's in the 8th or 9th round and he's tired.
Yeah.
You can get hurt when it's so early, can't you?
How did you see the kind of shot that seemed to be kind of close to the top of the head?
Well, it happened near me. No, it was a temple shot, the first one, and the second shot was skimming on top of his head. But the first shot done the damage. But look, protect yourself at all times. You're in a ring. That's it.
Absolutely. What have you kind of taken from that? We know that's his first fight back from the defeat in Bulgaria, but can you really take much from that 2 rounds today? Was it just kind of to get him out and kind of back to winning ways as well?
Well, look, I said to Mick, and the rest of the team, I said, let me have a look and see what he is like. But he's been doing a lot of sparring with the Keane over there, who's a big hitter. And, we've had Keane in sparring, and he's pretty good. Keane, he can fight. So he's been doing 8 and 10 rounds with him regular. We've seen his last fight. We've seen a clipping of it. He looked handy. He was putting shots together. He was coming forward. So he ticked a lot of boxes. We thought we was going to get rounds out of him. Mick said we'll at least get 6 or 7 out of him. So that's what we was looking at. Was that the objective then, to kind of get rounds for him today? He's come away with a second round win, but was the objective tonight to kind of get him rounds? Yeah, look, let's face reality. I looked down Norad's record. He's not fought anybody. He's fought people like himself. We're not saying Norad's spectacular here. But he's just a tough what he is. He's a Canadian. Well, he's a former Canadian champion, whatever that means. But like I said, he was durable, and he's got him out of there. But no, we haven't seen anything what he was been working on or what he can do. So we've seen one thing. We have seen that he's elusive. He's coming forward, and he was basically taking the piss out of Norad with his hands down. 24 years old, Peter, and it seems like he's been around for a lot longer than however many years he's been a pro. The experience there in the Parker and the Pulev fights, surely you've got to kind of put him instead to learning from those, which is the objective surely from those 2 fights that he's kind of had at the highest level, to use that to his advantage moving forward. Sure, KUGAN, he's not as if he's like 30 and he's having these losses. I mean, look, he's had one controversial loss, which it wasn't a good fight, but I believed he'd done enough. Many people believe he'd done enough. There you are. So that's one we can tick off there. One loss. Yeah. How was it lost? The other fight, we all know he got injured in the sparring. It come open in the second round. Referee was on about stopping it. His game plan went out the window. Even so, Pulev couldn't do nothing with a man with one eye. And in the 8th round, he got him with a shot and knocked him a bit. So like I said, it is what it is. He's learnt from it, and I'm happy with him. Like I said, he's got nothing. He's got no pressure, Hughie. He ain't protecting no record. He stepped up to the plate every time, hasn't he? He's fought who's there. He's been on a world level. He's come short through circumstances more than anything. But we'll take the losses. It's not a problem. But it's how you lose. This is not somebody who's chinny or somebody that's been waltzed off the canvas and scraped up after 2 or 3 rounds, is it? Like Norad. This is a young kid. Fighting for a world title on his 23rd birthday. Let me tell you, fighters, there's nobody like this kid coming through at this age. Where he's at.
So, I mean, what's the plan for him now? How long before you want him to kind of put his assault back on that kind of world title level again?
Straight away.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in British or anything. He's vacated that. You know, like I said, we want him back on the world stage rapid, even if we can get a good fight for him in September. And any of these top fighters, any of them.
What's an ideal fight? I know you obviously would have discussed names, etc., etc. But right now, what name for Hughie makes sense for him for this year?
I don't know, you'd have to name a few. Somebody like Povetkin.
Yeah.
That'd be a good fight for him. Who's out there?
People have mentioned Dave Allen. Does that interest you?
Not particularly. I don't see what Hughie's going to learn from it. I don't think what he's going to gain from it. But if it's a fight everybody wants and it makes money, then it's a possibility. But for me, Hughie's on the world stage. I'm not saying Dave Allen's not a good fighter. He's coming on. He's improving all the time. I think he's a good fighter, but I just don't think he's on the elite level.
So you think someone along the lines of a Povetkin, which is a dangerous fight as well, Peter?
Of course it is.
Yeah.
But these are the fights. These are the fights we're looking at. He's more than capable. And if he hit Povetkin with the same kind of shots, he'll trouble him as well, because he can hit. So, like I said, we never got to see what we needed to see. 2 early stages. But look, if he'd have been any less or not as good as what he is, Norad would have been there to the end, wouldn't he?
With 2 men kind of sharing the 4 main world titles, where do you kind of see his best shot of kind of getting another shot at world title?
It doesn't matter, you know, it's like anything else, you know. He's got the same attitude as what Dillian White's got. You know, fight anybody. Whatever comes up, he's taking it. Because that's all you can do. He's got to work his way back. You know, that was a relatively fairly easy comeback fight, you know, for him, and we'll have him in a good fight in September. And hopefully we can pick a good fight for him in December, early December.
So he'll fight another twice,
So
2
he'll definitely
times this
fight
year?
2 times.
Yeah.
Ideally would be to get him out in July after them 2 rounds.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'd like. And then September, and again, so I'll speak to Mick and Ali and see if they can get him out, get him on again in July.
Absolutely. I know we spoke about this earlier on, but yeah, good wins for both Savannah and Michael Hennessy Jr. tonight. I know we spoke about it earlier on, but you're pleased with all performances tonight in the end?
Yeah, I'm pleased. You know, I'm over the moon with Savannah. I think she's going to do very big things. And as regards young Michael Hennessy, you know, he's a baby. You know, he's got a desert to cross. You know, he's got a long way to go. And but he's got off to a winning start, which is the main thing. And regards Hughie, he's all I'm going to say with Hughie, he's out to prove a point. And I fully believe in him, not just because he's my son. I know the talent's there, but like I said, rather than talking and saying he can beat this, beat that, we'll see. Well, let's just see what he does.
All right, we'll look forward to it. Well, listen, job done tonight,
Yeah.
and yeah, on to the next one in September. But yeah, listen, whoever it is, like I said, if it is someone like a Povetkin or something, then that would be a great gauge of where he is right now.
Well, what did you think of his performance, KUGAN?
Yeah, I think from the 2 rounds, it's difficult to kind of take loads from it today.
Yeah.
But it didn't look like from the off that Norad really wanted to know, and inevitable what was going to happen, regardless of whether it stopped at that point or not. But yeah, come out aggressive, and it was kind of wanted to know really, is this a kind of a new style that you're adapting to kind of? But you said it wasn't your plan to take him out early.
No, it wasn't. Just to get rounds in, and what you've seen of him up to now is not really how he's going to box on a world level.
Yeah.
You know, so we haven't really seen what we were working on, but he just, look, when the openings are there, and this is what I mean, when you step down from that world level to these types,
Yeah.
they're very easy to hit.
Yeah.
So basically, he said to me after round 1, he said, I can hit this fella when I want.
Yeah.
I said, well, just enjoy it.
Exactly. You're not going to have them all like that, as he knows himself. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, they're not all like that. When he steps back up, it's a different kettle of fish, as we know.
Absolutely. But yeah, listen, as comfortable as a night as he's going to have. So.
Well, look, there's one thing we could take from it. You know, he's a world level fighter, because he's not somebody to mess around with journeyman, is he? You know, he's well beyond that. I think he showed that this evening.
All right, Peter, have you got anything else you'd like to add? Why do you look different? What have you done? You've had your hair looks different.
No, I've lost a bit of weight and stuff, that's it.
Oh. I'm trying to pinpoint what it is, Peter, and I can't.
Don't know. Just doing me
I
thing.
think it is, yeah, a bit of weight and I think a different style of hair. I don't
Maybe
know.
it's come to the side probably. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Good to see you, Cougar.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll look forward to hearing kind of what's next for Hughie in September.
Like I said, hopefully we can get him on in July and see where we go from there.
Is there a show penciled in July that he could potentially go on? Or?
I think Mick's got one, yeah.
Mick's got one, yeah.
So hopefully we can get him on there.
Not the one in London.
I don't know. I've not even discussed it. I don't know where it is. But if they got a show, it might be in London, yeah.
Because there was a fight on Channel 5 that was rumoured to have Tom Little and Lucas Brown on. I don't know if that had anything to do with Mick or not, but that was meant to be Channel 5, so...
We did offer Lucas Brown for this show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But he...
Declined?
Yeah.
Reason?
I don't know. I just got told. I said, offer it him.
Yeah.
I said, and see what happens, but he didn't take it for whatever reason.
Okay, Peter, thank you very much for your time, and go and grab a word with Hughie now, and yeah, I'm sure we'll speak again soon.
Yeah, good to see you, Cougar.
Top man, thank you, mate.